Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation. This is Zor, Pilgrimage of the Slorfs, a roguelike turn-based tactics card game I'm very pumped to check out here. Looks cute, looks interesting. I love turn-based tactics, roguelikes, and card games. So why would I not enjoy this? Let's find out. That seems like a very pessimistic way to start, because I actually anticipate I will enjoy it. Two young Slorfs, foraging much too far from home. Oh. Hell, I don't need more story than that, thank you. This is a Slorf named Gorb. You will learn the basics of the game as you help reunite him with his friend Hulga. Worth noting, we're going to be checking out the demo here today. So if you want to check out anything that I'm playing, you can try entirely for free with a link at the top of the description, alongside or after the video here today. In each game, Slorfs must journey through a series of clearings. Between clearings, they make camp, where they rest and prepare to make camp. All enemies in the clearing must be eliminated. Okay. Each round, Slorfs and enemies take turns in order shown on... in order shown on a Slorf's turn, you must play a card telling it what to do. Understood. I'm assuming we can eventually maybe have more than one, and that's why it's kind of referring to it that way. Action cards are blue and target Slorfs to give them actions. Actions are used to move and do basic attacks. Let's try it. Okay. Give a Slorf 3 actions. Each action can move 1 space or do 1 basic attack. Motivation gave us 3 actions. Perfect to take out the Grimprunt. Gotcha. So we can, I assume, move, attack. Do we have to use swipe in order to do it, or do we have a free action? Attack. It seems like we might. Harvest cards are green and target objects on the map. If the object has an interact effect, the Slorf will use it with no moves left. Let's use... Sorry, there's like a lack of punctuation in some of these places, so that's why it feels like I'm doing sentences and stopping myself in the middle. That's why, because I think there's supposed to be punctuation there. With no moves left, let's use it to grab the gem. Drag the harvest card. Yes, there we go. Understood. I'm going to turn up the volume just a hair here, and hopefully the maintenance aspect of the episode will be over. Attack cards are red and target enemies. The Slorf will immediately attack the target. Okay. Cool. So it's just, I guess it's a bonus attack, so we can, if we draw an attack, maybe we can attack twice, or we don't have to use our movement action for it, that kind of stuff. All right, with the enemies cleared, it's safe to make camp. Let's do it. You did such a good job helping Gorb. He shook his fear off and remembered what Slorfs are capable of. Those capabilities take the form of the starter deck of cards that you will use from now on. All right. It did make a point on the Steam page to say card game and not deck builder, and I am very curious as to why. We will pop on in here. If there's any deck management, it effectively is a deck builder, but hey, maybe not, though. Maybe we just upgrade. See those green gems over there? Those are experience crystals you earn. Spend them to upgrade cards to become more powerful. Okay. Give actions. Harvest adjacent tile. That's very curious to see. Like, this is definitely a big unique aspect right now, seeing the ability to harvest as an actual card that we have to play. I think that might be an interesting element. I saw that there was a survival tag on Steam as well. We'll see how much that has to actually do with the game. I kind of want to upgrade it just because I'm curious about it. Give Slorf 1 action. So what is the reason to upgrade Explore or Walk versus each other? Because theoretically, it seems like, why would we care about Walk when Explore is just better? We could maybe upgrade Walk so that it's just as good as Explore. I don't know. I'll upgrade Explore and we'll see what happens. Choose from 3 random upgrades out of 10 possible. Oh. Okay, the Slorfs are learning. Oh, it could... Wait. So it completely changes into a brand new card. Okay. Backtrack. Give a Slorf 2 actions plus 3 actions, though, if they are at the map's edge. It looks like it costs 3 food, though. Give a Slorf an action. Gain 1 action when picking up a card, resource, or an XP gem. It's kind of like Harvest, but it's free if we use it to harvest? I don't know. Give a Slorf 1 action, recover 1 random exhausted card into the deck. I don't know how much exhaust we really have. Let's go with backtrack for now. Let's see. All right. Interesting. Start the next day. I could see that getting really interesting if we really do have more than one. I was going to call them Gorbs. Slorfs. Gorb over here. Get me out of these weeds. Okay. Helga, thanks, Zor. You're safe. Look at your hand and notice most cards have cost in the upper left. Cards cost food or water, which is taken away from the Slorf when using the card. Okay. If the cost is more than the Slorf has available, each unpaid point does damage. If they run out of health, they collapse and it's game over. Okay. 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 Hold on. That's neat. I see that's probably where the survival kind of element comes in. Because we might get challenges that are not necessarily just combat. We may need to figure out how to properly optimize our actions to stay alive before we run out of, food or water. Okay. Thankfully, there are sources of food and water to keep us strong. To see what different objects do, hover over for more info. Fill your food. Okay. I'm assuming. Slorfs restore all water when adjacent. I mean, okay. Enter or harvest. So if we do this, for example, we get 2 actions. We can move there, and technically it only costs 1. We do have to deal with these. I don't know. That was like a use 1 to move 1. Is it really that useful? Maybe not. I don't know. But no, it costs 0 to move 1, which does seem worth it enough to me. Explore. Let's move out and try and get this out of the way, because yes, Helga has now joined, and you can control both Slorfs. They have their own vitals, but share the same cards. Okay, so that is what I was thinking, and I actually really, really do like that. That adds a big layer of depth. The music stopped on my end. Don't worry, that was not the game. Okay. Clear all enemies, destroy the weeds. Motivation. Give them 3 actions. You know what? It's not... Oh, okay. So, gotcha. It's her turn now. Understood. Makes sense. So we could do something like this so that you move there. You can only play 1 card a turn. That's the thing we got to remember. We can't, combo it. We'll save backtrack for Helga, because that's a lot more actions. 2 actions. I'm gonna give you 3 actions. 1, 2. Attack costs 2. Oh, I see. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna move out of the way, because I feel like you probably only have 1 action, don't you? 1. So the first attack costs 1, the second attack costs 2. So if we had 3 energy and we didn't have to move, we'd be fine. Okay. Vitally important. The Slorf's food and water replenish each camp. Their health does not. So no need to eat up every mushroom in the level. Gotcha. Well, we do want to pick up these, though. And I like that they kind of give us this free little walk-around business. When you're ready, make camp. Go for it. So we don't have to worry about, finagling with casting our cards to move to the correct space to pick up all the food. That's nice. I like that. Clever, smart. All right, food and water replenish. Health does not. This is neat. This is a different take on a roguelike card game, tactics game, which I haven't played that many of. There's less than you'd assume based off of those words. What do we got here? We could go for backtrack. Do I want to just make 1 really good card, or let's go for swipe? What happens? Spin. Attack all targets in range 1 for 1 damage, and then exhaust. Oh, they all exhaust. I guess that's this symbol up here. Attack an adjacent target for 2 damage and knock them back a tile. Could be good. Adjacent enemies flee 3 tiles and miss next turn. I don't feel like I want to get rid of my damage move. Does swipe exhaust on its own? It does not. Tell you what. I'll go for punch. It seems a little more versatile. Just ever so barely. Start the next day. This is quaint. We reached our new clearing, but the entrance is jammed and Gorb is stuck. Situations like this, or if you want nothing to do for the turn, Slorfs can pass their turn. To pass, discard any card by dragging it into the discard pile. When you pass, the Slorf pays the cost of the card. So motivation's like incredible. This clearing has some useful stuff we can gather. Items like the branch become cards when collected. Resources like sticks you can collect in unlimited amounts of. Both are useful for crafting, which we can do at the camp. Whoa, oh my god. Whoa, the WASD camera moves arguably too fast. What if it's zoomed out? No, yeah, I would say that arguably moves too fast. Are there any enemies here? Yeah, there are. Kind of want to just give you, like, one action and punch. Oh, god, that was not vines. That was just mushrooms. It's fine. They're replenished up there. But you can't move out of the way, is what I assume, right? Harvest an adjacent tile. Yeah, wish we would have done something to move out further then, if that's the case. Because I think we are stuck here. I don't think we can move through. Otherwise, why would they have told us we should pass our last turn? I'm going to ditch punch, I guess. It's cheaper. Okay, so we have backtrack. We should get 3 moves. Okay. Oh. It looks like I can attack with it, but I don't think I actually can. Alright, like I can't, well, I mean, I guess I wouldn't be able to use it on this turn anyways. So that's what it is. That's the thing, is it feels like we really should be doing combos, but that's not how it works. Yeah, because, yeah, okay, yeah, it is an attack. It is an attack, and then it looks like it destroys itself. Yep, destroys when used. Not just as an exhaust, actual straight-up destruction. So could we theoretically... Okay, we could discard that to pass a turn for free. Very interesting. I'm going to... Nah, I think I'll move out. I'm a little concerned you're going to die. I'll admit. Enter the harvest. Sounds good. And then we're also at the edge of the map if we draw our good big card. 2 damage. Oh, that's not an enemy. That's a nut. Oh my god, I thought that was a little baby slug. Okay. All right. I want to keep the branch. I feel like for tutorial reasons it'll want me to. I really don't want to go down there and lose health though. Because I assume this just moves 1 tile, yeah? It's just, sure. Yeah, we keep on getting in the way. That's the thing. We keep getting in the way. If we, okay. We are technically at the map edge, but we would take damage. So let's do that. So we've 1, and now it's a 2 cost, right? Yeah, 2 attack costs. We should be able to do it again, even though it costs 3. Neat. This is clever. This is clever, and I like it. Sue me. Why can I not, wait, are you telling me I gotta do this now? Oh, you jerk! I was just saying that I liked that you didn't have to do this. Aw, man. Well, we have excess. Okay, can you move and not die? Yes. Harvest. Harvest. Alright. You just, like, hang at, man. Or... Okay. Can we bring this back home? Can we bring the nut back home? You just, like, don't die, okay? Just, like, hang. Refill your water. You harvest. Free. Now we make camp. I think we got everything, right? I don't know if we can bring the nuts home. We can definitely bring back the wood. Like, they were very clear about that. Crafting. Okay. Each camp. Slorfs may craft using cards and resources. Items cards are immediately added to your deck. Upgrades are permanent. Camp upgrades that provide bonuses. Small fire. Craft cards of walking stick. Give a Slorf 2 actions. And then exhaust. Is it free? Nope. No, Okay, so yeah, we do bring back the nut. +2 max food. That actually is really helpful. That's a big get. Can't make the stick then. I like that even in the demo there, they let you pick between 2 options. Wait, can you... Okay. I was going to say, can you upgrade nut? Upgraded nut? No, we cannot. All right. Let's upgrade Explore here. Nature Walk. Give them 3 actions, +1 action if they are... For every adjacent tree and water tile. That actually seems really good. Why would we ever... Wait, +3 actions. I understand. Okay, I thought this was give them 2 actions, but give them 3 if they're at the edge. No, this is 2 actions, but 5 if they're at the map's edge. Okay, that actually... Okay, I'm going to go with Nature Walk for a little bit of variety's sake, though. And I'm going to upgrade Walk because it kind of sucks. All right. Gotcha. Wow, okay, that changed my mind about that card a little bit. It wasn't that it was... I thought it was bad before, but it's definitely a lot better now. Arrgh. It's that beast again. This ends right here. Careful now. That is no Grimp. You don't say. Nature Walk. Give a Slorf 3 actions. Yeah. Does this count as a tree? For some reason? That's got to be... Okay. Those tiles must be tree tiles. Petroglyph. Enter to get 4 health. Attacks knockback target 2 tiles. So we have Nut. Which is nice. I was going to say it feels like it's kind of a waste to do that, but eh. Oh, God. You can run in here, huh? All right, well, we want to save Punch for you, for sure. Oh, man. Well, this didn't go according to plan, per se. He moved 2 tiles, so he has 2 actions. How far back do we move him? Knock him back 1. It's going to be here. So we go 1, attack 2. So I guess we actually kind of only... Do we really only want to go here? I don't love that. I really don't love that. Punch! We should have known that we were going to get attacked anyways. But it's all fine. I mean, he's very weak. Like, unbelievably so. Shapa! I shall flank thee. I shouldn't have flanked thee. I should have moved here, attacked, and then we could... No, branch can't hit adjacent. We would need more. We can go up. Bang! We have a lot of actions. Son of a gun's dead. Is that it? Please don't tell me we're done with the demo. Please, no. Please don't tell me we're done. I really want to play more so bad. Gorb Hulaga, thanks for the seeds. I found you. Let us head home. We have something to discuss. Don't you dare say... Listens patiently. Proved you're worthy of tasks beyond simple foraging and ready for a hunt. Our gazer scope needs a new eye from a sufficiently big grimp. Without its pilgrimage, without it, the pilgrimage itself is in jeopardy. Thank God! Oh, I was scared. I didn't want to be done. I am really into this. I was so scared that I was going to have to be done. Good luck and be thoughtful, for we must have the eye of the big grimp. Oh, let's go. Okay. So it's a new chapter. We probably have a reset deck. We do, yeah. So it's a new chapter. I would imagine maybe this one's longer or something, but gotcha. Cool. All right, what do we want to do here? Motivation, we could do bang bang. It would hit once. Then we could walk away again, couldn't we? Move, hit, walk away. We could also move one hit. I think that's probably better. Probably better. What do you got? Lazy. Give him 2 actions. It's good enough. Okay, we want to make sure we get all of our supplies here, though. Don't particularly have a great turn there, so that health is going to stay gone. Huh. Bang, bang. What do you got there? Enter to discover a recipe. Well, I mean, I gotta know. Enemies cleared. We still have to manage our resources a little bit here. Explore. Give me a recipe. What you got? Studying the etched glyphs, an incredible idea is discovered. Zapper. Attack. Okay, hold on. Oh, never mind. There's just our characters are. Gotcha. Never mind. Attack target in range 3 for 2 damage. I mean, that seems neat. So we probably have to craft that back at home, I assume. One could only surmise. We don't need to care about that. Is any of this resources? I don't think so. Go back. We're missing 1 health on our lovely boy. Okay. All right, so we would have to craft these again. Okay, so theoretically, the runs are going to be longer than the 20 minutes-ish. Good. So this resets. Understood. It's not meta progress. It's in-run progress. Gotcha. I like that. For what it's worth, I prefer that greatly. Let's make the walking stick just because it's different. Available component cards. We need a Grimp Eye, Goo, Sticks, Hiking Staff, Goo, and 2 sticks. So we're kind of looking for that. All right. Wow, okay. Yeah, this is definitely very different. This is very, very different. Let's upgrade Lazy. Let's upgrade the other Lazy. So we don't absolutely starve ourselves. Next. Okay, so that... Gotcha. It's a nice demo. It's a quite generous demo, seeing that. I assume this is probably the last chapter, but still, a generous demo nonetheless. Pesky Bug. Actions to evade 1. Gotcha. What's this? Choose a new card from 3 options. If that guy over there moves twice, then we want to keep a slight distance. 1, 2. 1, 2. If we move here, then we can take damage. Wait. Oh. This is actually an item. Okay, I'll take it. I would like to use that. Ooh, sticks and a branch. 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll go here. It's a bit spooky. We could theoretically... Yeah, we could throw that. You can throw the stone. could we... Oh, wait. No, it's not your turn. You just go do your thing. Oh, so we literally have to harvest it. Gotcha. Can we hit and then walk away? We can. Nope, we'll be fine because that guy blocked that spot there. So we'll harvest this. This is so neat. What the hell, man? Jump Slorf to any tile within range 2. Ignores obstacles and terrain. Cost 1. Not bad. Give Slorf an action. Okay, this costs water. No attacks. Reduce food cost of random card in hand by 1. I mean, that's pretty good, too. Encourage. Give Slorf 2 actions. If next to another Slorf at the end of the move, give them a buff plus 1 action from cards. I'm going to go with Hop. What's this? Discover a recipe. I'm going to do it. I'm gonna get you out of here so that hopefully we can get our other Slorf in range. Well, I'm a goofball. What can I say? I want to get all this garbage. All right. We will take a damage. Unless we motivation and run away. Which I'm going to do. Let's get this battle staff. Give them 4 actions. Cool. That'd be a cool recipe. And we'll move up there. There we go. All right. We're just gathering our resources for now. I think we want to hit and walk away, so I'm going to just do a standard walk. Then we can do explore. And then step off. After all that, we're going to end up taking damage anyways. We got to be careful with how much time we're spending, though. Motivation. The more time we spend, obviously, the more likely we are to completely beef it on resources. Let's see, like right here, I'd have to get rid of. I can discard. Let's see, what can we gather in your turn? I want those sticks. See, that's tough. I want that experience too. Did we draw anything? We drew explore. We'd have to take damage or get rid of one of our ingredients. Do I want to get rid of a stone so that we might get more sticks? I know for a fact I want sticks. Other option is I could take damage. Wow, these are some interesting, actually genuinely interesting strategic decisions already. Like, in the first few zones of the technical real campaign, after the tutorial, there are actually genuinely very interesting strategic decisions that I haven't had to make in other turn-based tactics roguelikes. The introduction of this kind of crafting and stuff makes it so I'm like, I could have stayed longer and exerted myself a bit more to get more of the sticks, which could have been really useful and maybe was the correct call. I don't know. Attack adjacent target for 2 damage with 1 blunt. I don't need either of these materials for anything else, and that makes it less bloaty in my deck, I guess, kind of, technically. Go for the club. Upgrade. Can upgrade hop. Jump. Cool. Much more usable. Upgrade swipe. It's kind of just bad. Big strike. Attack an adjacent target for 2 damage. Cost 1. An attack an adjacent target for 1 damage and then gain 2 food. Metal as hell. I am going to go with Big Strike because I think that solves a little bit more issues. food economy, I think, is something to care about as time goes on, but I think we'll probably not care that much about it in this minute. I will eat my words. I'm pretty confident. Okay, so like right here, I can't really move up and do anything. I can go up and hit, but he's got that dodge. Yeah. Don't love it. We got the club. Motivation. Oh, we have to harvest it to get it. Okay, we want to go here. Oh, look at that son of a gun. Okay. Explorer, no, see, that's the thing. We would get hit. Oh, he's got armor. We kind of have to take this 1 damage unless we could run here, but then we run the risk of possibly getting ourselves cornered. But if I get a 3 cost, if I draw... What would I draw? Jump? I don't know. Walking stick. Jump would be the only thing that would solve anything. And even then, it's not really that much of a solve. I think we just take the damage. Annoyingly. So we don't have enough energy to do that in time. We can club this for sure. Cool. I'm going to take the 1 there. It's a bummer, but, you know, it's probably fine. Smack. All right, we're not near any water, so we're not going to be able to do anything with that now. Where do we have food? There's the meat pile. We could jump onto the meat pile. We could jump onto that. Then we can use him to gather resources. I kind of like that. Big Strike does not push. I'm assuming that does not replenish, right? Okay, the motivation. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to hit and then walk away if we can. Yeah, we can with walking stick. So I think we just use walk. I really want this recipe. Foot wraps. Yeah, same deal. Let's use walking stick. Hit. Back up. The next turn we do big strike. Actually, she doesn't have water. Then we use motivation then. Bang. Bang. As long as we don't move. Huge gem. Okay. We got full water over here. Okay. Grimp shell. Start with that. You just hang, man. All right, is there a world in which we can get down there to grab this stuff? If you gain an item card or resource, gain 2. Oh. Oh, we could gain sticks, or we could use this. I don't know what we use this Grimp Shell for, though. I'm going to do it, though. So we get 2 sticks instead. I don't know. Probably shouldn't have done it. Curious boy. I think we call it. Yeah. All right, we call that there. I don't want to take damage. It might be a good idea to take damage early for big long-term gains, but I don't know. I don't know what the long-term gains are. I don't know the meta yet. How could I know? Oh, we're missing goo. Foot wraps. Small fire definitely should be what we go for, though, right? +1 sticks every camp. Ooh. Add an explore card. Card recipe, Dayfire. Grass, add a harvest card. I feel like harvest cards are pretty decent. Attack an adjacent target for 2 damage with 1 pierce. Does that mean pierce through 1 shield? Or 2 damage and 1 piercing damage? I don't know. With 1 blunt. I don't know. Just make another club. Murder style. I don't know if I want to go for another walking stick or not, though. It looks like I have 2 logs and 1 stick, but it says I have enough sticks. I don't know, man. Upgrade. We got 6. Easy harvest. Harvest adjacent tile. Costs 1 less. Harvest within range 2. Harvest all tiles within 1 of the target. Greedy. That's me. That's me. Let's upgrade. We have too many just explorers. Let's get something standard. Give a Slorf 3 actions and 1 bonus action for every adjacent enemy. That's cool. Hike. Just a big one that gives 4 actions. With Hike, if you're standing by an enemy, you could attack twice and then move. That's really good. Cost 3, obviously, it's problematic. Give a Slorf an action, gain 1 action when picking up a card, resource, or XP gem. So, like, if there's a trail, that's why the art is that. If there's a trail of resources, you literally can pick all of them up. That's really good. And worst comes to worst, it is an action. I'm going to go with Hike, though. On those. Scour, give us Slorf 3 actions, +1 to food gained while moving. Interesting. Give a Slorf 3 actions. Attack cost does not increase while using this card. Whoa! That's my jam. We could attack 3 times. I'm not going to craft anymore. We could attack 3 times in a row. That is nuts, man. All right. What's up with you? You have 2 health and a shield, or a dodge. 1 damage reflected if melee attacked. I don't really have... Okay, so this grass is harvestable. Let's get the stone so we can throw it at that fool. There's a lot of stones on here, so why not? How many actions? 4! These can be dangerous, but this one seems lost and afraid. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Alright, well, with that in mind, let's just move here then. Yeah. Grimpfer! 1, 2. Awkward. Once more. This is all awkward. I will do that, though. That's worth it for sure. Okay. How lost and afraid are you, really? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So we're going to go for Flurry on this. That was the intent of that. Got grass now, too. 1, 2. Start moving over here. Collect all over here. Motivation. refill that. Greedy. It's not really a good place to use greedy, huh? You have to enter. I guess there's a good place to use greedy. Huh. Interesting. Flurry! Maybe I wait, though. Don't kill me. Do I literally just wait to use greedy that way? Sure. Yes, I will. This thing is not seeming like it cares about hurting me, so I'm happy about that. You can't harvest this? What? Why didn't that harvest the branch? Within one of the target. Oh. Can we target ourselves then? Oh, shoot. That's even better than I thought then. I already thought that was pretty good. Okay. Alright, we do have to kill this thing. We're gonna have to, like, pincer it. And I think we should start moving over there sooner than later because... Yeah. Because it's going to be tricky soon. Oh, boy. In my head, I was like, this isn't that bad. But now I'm realizing the issues therein. I don't want to hike with you. Because then we'll if we hike, then we open up the ability for them to leave. I think we can actually get that at this point, right? Are you going to attack me now? No. Oh my god! The jump does not work. Man. You are very annoying. I guess I should have waited. You are very annoying. I think we do that, and then theoretically jump should work here. Oh, we took a damage. Honestly. Should we? Yeah, I think if we don't do it, then we are going to... You little son of a gun. You are actually a little piece of trash, huh? If we don't do it, we're going to take so much more damage, is what I was going to say. The good news is greedy. Greedy will make it so we can get out of that with no issues. Cool. Very cool. Add card recipe bandage. Add harvest card and card recipe bandage. Bone sticks each camp. Did not get that. Give a Slorf 3 actions and gain an evade. That seems handy. That seems very handy. Sure. Sure. I think I clicked too fast. It's a demo. Yeah, I clicked too fast and I broke the sound. Ooh. It's kind of spooky now. Exploit. Ooh. Upgrade hike to trek. 6 actions. Huge. Okay, let's go for another flurry. And let's move on because, yeah, we broke the audio. I am a fool. My impatience destroyed it. This will probably be the last one we do here. I really am very interested in the game, though. I can't wait to see where they take it when it comes out. I'm going to tab out for just a brief moment to see what the release estimate is. Early 2022. Hey, that's not too bad. Early 2022. It's subjective, but I think that I would imagine it's not going to be too far away then. One would surmise. I just realized we don't have more. We literally, this got so expensive. I wish I knew that it was going to cost 4 when we upgraded it. Even if we're standing by water. Okay, so puddle is not count. We would have to enter or harvest. Okay. Gotcha. Trying to think. Flurry wouldn't do it. Would trek 1, 2, 3, 4 would be 1, then 3, no, then 6, no. Even though this is 6 actions, it would be just as many hits as Flurry. I want to pass. I want him to come closer to me. Same deal. I want him to come just a little bit closer. I think we'll maybe be able to get something better. Ooh, motivation is tempting. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 3, 4, 5. 6. Is that true? Did I math it right? 1, 2, 6. Hey, that's pretty cool. Foot wraps. 3 actions and an evade. Does the evade go away at the end of the turn? You're ranged! You jerk. Flurry, we can go for an attack, and then now we should be able to move out of the way, and he should not be able to reach us. Grimp Eye, there it is. Also restore to adjacent Slorf. Destroy card when used. Is there any rocks? There are no rocks. 1, 2. What is your range? 3. 1, 2. Oh, so we're in range anyways. Okay. All right, well, maybe we start moving up. We'll take the hit over here with our evade. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we kind of have to. Yeah, it's not good. It's a good thing that we are done here after this one, like I said, because otherwise we may beef it very soon. What would we harvest? Mud Snack? I mean, I kind of want to know. Kind of want to know. Boop. Very nice. Very, very neat. Like I mentioned, you know, we're going to be calling it here, so let's go make our camp. But this game is so cool, and it seems like there is enough. Again, the sound is me. I'm tabbing out, making sure. Yeah, the demo, early 2022. Zor, Pilgrimage of the Slorfs, coming out early this year. If you're interested in what you saw, leave a like on the video. Go down, wishlist the game. Go download the demo and play it yourself. I imagine that there is enough variance in how you play this to have it totally be worthwhile and even be worth playing more than once, just the demo, let alone the full game. So, hey, cool game, very neat demo, highly recommended. I can't wait for this to come out. I think that you guys will see more of this when it's out. I really do. I think it's quite neat, quite special, very cute, very fun. brings a new layer of element of survival game kind of choices and resource management from survival games that you have to make in those into a turn-based tactics game like this in a way that's very, 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 very seamless. So well meshed together, brilliant all around, and it's also so simple. It's all very elegant is the thing. Like, sometimes when you combine two genres like that, especially two very heady genres like that, you kind of get like a big old mishmash of competing mechanics that are difficult to parse when melded together. This pushes them all together, and it's very straightforward, very clear, toned down. It reminds me like of a very elegant survival resource management board game made into something that is only truly possible through PC. Otherwise, there's far too much to manage. Upgrading cards becomes impossible, and to manage all that kind of stuff. It really does feel like an elevated tabletop game that is only possible via PC. And honestly, that's my jam. So, alas, that's that. That's going to do it for today. My name is Reformation, covering indie games every single day, typically with an extra specialty in roguelikes. I love turn-based tactics. I love survival games. If you like any of those and you want to see any games that possibly have more combinations of those genres, this is a channel you're going to want to be subscribed to every single day. Brand new videos straight to your inbox. All you got to do is subscribe. Totally free. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye.